With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we've saved this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
Welcome back to Original GM. I'm Hupahu, once again joined with the crew. Welcome back, guys. Holiday season's almost over. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, Yule, all that jazz.
Yes,
Hanukkah,
yes.
Kwanzaa, yeah, all the stuff. I got some new dice.
Me too.
Yeah, we all got some new dice. I got some glow in the dark.
It won't even be close to
Light.
that time of year by the time this comes out. But
Probably not, but
I'll let you
you
guys know how far ahead we are.
There you go, sorry.
Weeks. Yes. Seth got a new clipboard, the actual clipboard.
Actually, there you go.
We did.
Yeah, we did it.
We
Yeah,
did that.
did.
We think we're hilarious.
Books are out. Go buy
See,
them.
now
Go
that's it.
purchase them. We do not have a copy of our Monster Journal yet, but we're getting ready to resubmit all of our editing, and
It'll probably be up there by this time.
by this time it will for sure be for sale. We had mentioned that we were going to stream last week. Hopefully by the time that this comes out, I don't know how many weeks ahead we are, but 12, 8, somewhere in there. By that time it'll all be up. I don't know if we'll get the graphic novel done in time or not. There's been so much going on, you know.
This time of year's crazy.
Yeah, it's been absolutely insane. So,
Kind of like the rest of us.
but we're excited to have this new system out there. We hope you guys like it. I would love to have somebody out there stream their experience with the new system. That would be really cool. Besides us, you know, get some more out there. But so yeah, you guys remember last week where we left
Yeah.
off?
Real quick, Ren leveled, so I need to roll her hit
Yes,
points.
we leveled some characters leveled. We got some experience from the Dr. Levitt death and the vampire death. I don't know who leveled, but if you did,
If we went to
I'm
prison,
gonna roll Ren's hit
roll your
points.
hit points.
Yeah, and you got a new cars.
Little elderberry,
I'll just wait.
blackberry mead.
I'm more of an orange blossom guy myself.
Yeah, you got some mead, some homemade mead, something like that.
Something.
6 hit points.
Mm.
Ren has 76 now.
Hopefully we can get this Twitch stuff going. We're all ready to go and everything. We just don't know about the bits and the tips and the
We're not looking into that.
whatever the heck badges. Do we need badges?
need
We don't need no
stinking
stinking badges.
badges.
I don't
No.
know how it all
I don't know how it all
works.
works,
I'm,
but,
I'm trying, man.
Yeah, we're
That's one of those things that can kind of go piece by piece after you start to really ingrain it in there.
yeah. We already got a bunch of followers on there, which is kind of cool. We just put it up, and we haven't even streamed anything, so pretty cool. So hopefully by the time we'll stream, we'll have some viewers. And we're talking about doing it on Sundays.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sundays.
Yeah.
In the afternoon sometime.
Yeah.
Jinx in
so-
Minnesota.
I'll post it.
We will.
Well, that's a focus zero.
We will figure it out and get it up there. I'm excited to actually.
Babies can be choosers.
We might
Babies
start.
can be choosers. Sorry, picker.
I think this is episode 7. So what we might try to do is just post live what we've already recorded, season 1 or episode 1 to 7 of season 4, and then we'll be present there, able to type and talk and chat and all that stuff. And then as we catch up, maybe we can do something else. I don't know. We'll see. But most of the folks on there are actually live gaming and interrupting and that kind of stuff. I don't know if we'll do all that, but we'll see. So yeah, you guys remember where you were?
Oh, vividly.
Yeah. Spent all week thinking about it.
A lot of long hot showers, crying and thinking about it. And
Nice. I had to stay silent all week. Cikala
We tried hard.
bugged the actual crap out of me.
Yeah.
Who did Gordon kill?
Yeah, I think Gordon
going
killed
on?
somebody. I think Gordon killed
Gordon
somebody.
kill?
He's a betrayer, dude. He got the crown on his head. And there's only 3 people I can think of that he would kill to make Val fucking vengeful. Anyway, we'll get into it.
So you guys were outside of the mine, the main party, the lower level party that sealed the mine. You guys were out there with the paladins, and they had left and all that. But that's not really where we're going to start. We're going to start at the wall in Volscar with the 3 of you, Val, Reva, and Godwin. And that's where we will start. Any questions?
Tons.
can I climb off camera first? real quick,
Timeline are we
just
in? What timeline are we in?
We don't know.
Good question.
Yeah.
You haven't walked through
It's
the
a
gate
the
yet.
question.
Well. Looks like
You haven't walked through the gate yet, so
We're still on the inside of Volscar.
you're on the inside of Volscar in the land of the immortals.
Yep.
Kind of a separate plane of sorts. And kind of had some discoveries and some things, and you're standing there right where Najal had given you the horn, and you had discovered some things, and you guys were all scared and about Gordon and the situation, and Ariax and Larvain were seen, so obviously it was a different timeline. You were not children, so you're not sure if it's in the past or the present. You don't know. So the 3 of you are standing there at the big, large gate. You're probably 20 feet away from it or so, in the forest on the path.
Is it
First thing, we need to figure out what time we're in. And if we need to go to the comeback. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would be careful to let seeing anybody until we figured that out.
Suggestions?
How do we get back to the comeback in from here?
We can teleport once we step outside of Volscar. I can teleport us. Come on, let's just start walking.
You go towards the gate?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer to the gate, you hear it unlock automatically, and it starts to open for you.
Keep on going.
Okay. You guys walk out, and you see a carriage going by. It's a black carriage with 6 black horses, and it has a symbol of monarch on the side of it, and it goes across the road. Like the road that comes out of Volscar connects with that main road, and it just goes by you guys. Heraldry would maybe give you more information if anyone has that.
I don't think she does. No.
So
heraldry, observation?
so Reva
Yeah,
grew up in Monarch.
she did.
It's the symbol of the king's carriage on the side of it. The old king of Monarch, the one that passed and died, it's his symbol as the carriage goes by.
Oh, fuck.
Um,
I know, I think I know
How far back are we?
She's gonna switch to telepathy
Okay.
with the two of them,
All right.
and she'll say, "I think we're back when the old king died, before Dr. Levitt took power."
So right before I gave up my immortality to come back to you and Bay.
No, back when I was living in Monarch and you were living in Verb. Like, I actually think the soul eaters are trying to kidnap me right now. Because right after the king died was when Vala invaded Monarch.
Do we even know where the comeback is at that time? That's before Mirabilia was even built, right?
Maybe we should try to find Clip. Yeah, Mirabilia doesn't exist yet.
I hate time travel.
Maybe we should go try to find Clip.
So you came back a different way than you went
Yeah.
to Elysium.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should go back to Elysium?
But if we go back through the Port of Elysium, well, how is that?
We'll probably go back through as kids,
Yeah,
right?
we're going to be children.
Fuck. We need to find Clip.
And if
He's
we
the
leave a
only-
different way from Elysium, I can't guarantee we won't still be.
Clip's the only one I can think of that would know where the comeback in is, and he's not going to be shocked by the time travel. But we haven't met him yet. Fuck.
Try the telepathy in?
Well, he doesn't know who we are. Well, I guess that might not be true. Should I?
How quickly can you explain that you're out of time and he really needs to give you his attention?
Because that means Eris doesn't know who we are. That means they doesn't know
Who I am.
They and I are still friends. We don't even know we're related.
He's not even a vampire yet.
Am I even alive?
He's a mad
Yes.
little teenage boy. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. She's gonna try to telepathy Clip.
She's gonna what?
Try telepathy Clip.
She doesn't feel Clip. She tries to connect with him, and it's like he doesn't exist.
Clip's not here.
He hasn't been brought through yet.
You guys are back a ways from the road, and as you're standing there, you look and you see a party of adventurers coming down that road and going towards the direction that the carriage was going. You recognize Gorgain right away. You see him standing and walking with whatever group that, and then you see a dwarf and you realize it's Hedda, and they're headed west.
This is when Lily was fighting vampirism.
We need to be careful not to change anything, you guys. We need to be super careful.
You do see a small 4'2" individual in a black cloak with a hood pulled over walking next to Gorgain.
They're not even rulers of Beacon yet.
Use the potion that she had going for the flying and
Okay.
switch it to invisibility.
Okay. You shift invisible. You do not go to the invisibility plane. You just go invisible.
She's gonna look down at her hands at her rings.
Okay.
She had the same rings on she
Yeah.
had on before.
Yeah. That she had.
Yes.
Nothing's
She got
changed.
both dragon blades.
Yeah.
We're so fucked.
Fucking,
We're so
fucking
fucked. What are we gonna do?
And
Sal.
Maybe we should try to find him.
yeah, can we reach out to him?
Sal. Yeah.
I mean, I know things were changing back when we're from, but I don't know of anybody in Volscar it would be safe to reach out to in this case.
So, Val will use the way via the one
Okay.
telepathy
Okay.
and try to reach out to Sal.
You don't connect. It's like he's not here.
He's not in this world yet. He is not in this crystalline sphere yet. So much trouble.
Okay. Okay. Let's think. We need to think.
There's only a few people I've ever reached out to for guidance in this world, so I don't know.
The gate is still open because you guys haven't stepped through it. You're looking from inside Volskar out down the road. They go out of your line of sight, and you no longer see either the carriage or whoever the party of Gorgain and Lily and Hedda and various others.
What would happen if I did reach out to Aunt Alexandria?
So right now, in this time, she's just moved the Temple of Nera and Larkin to Beacon, I believe. Right? I think.
I was in Verb.
I don't know. I'm
I
trying to
have
remember the
no
history,
idea.
but I'm not sure. Like, we weren't. Like, I have amnesia in this timeline.
And I'm living in Verb alone.
I'm in Monarch with just having had my memory wiped. Like, I don't. We were separated in this timeline.
Well, I think we should maybe take a step back into Volskar instead of
Yeah.
walking out into this world. for now.
Let's do that. Back
So
up.
you back up and the gates close again.
I mean, listen, she's the only person I've ever spoken to through any time of weird time shit, and I'm not exactly the expert comparatively. There's only other one person that I could even
So,
dare try to reach out to.
if we were to go back into Volskar, or back into Elysium, we would come back as kids then, right? But what if we were to step out again in a different way? Would we be the age we are now? Is that how that works?
That's how it's always worked in the past. I've gone in several times recently now. Like, it's the only thing strange is when you come back out, childhood memories become childhood memories, even though you just had them.
So, it might be, even though we're in a different timeline, the comeback in could still be in Queensland. Because it's timeless. So, like, it can travel backwards and forwards.
How are we going to get back there if the portal is gone? Unless we can reach out to Sal from Elysium. I don't really care to go back and have another conversation where we just were.
I understand.
What
But I
about
will if we have to.
okay, so
Both my aunt and Lady Nera have been helpful in the past.
Rava's gonna put her hood up.
Okay.
Actually, Todd kind of steps back and does the same, not thinking of it before.
Okay. You see him blend in with his surroundings as he puts his hood up.
Smart.
And you recognize the elven cloak.
Can you, like, call the comeback in to you? Or do you have to, like, find it?
What are you gonna say? Come back in, please come to
Like,
me?
just
What are
with
we
your
gonna-
intention. I don't know.
I feel like it would take a much more powerful intention than that, but it's possible.
So, we've time traveled before, just the two of us, but, like, it was different. Like, just in our minds.
In your Mines.
Yeah.
You hear the gate click and start to open.
She'll go off to the side.
You go
Try to
into the
hit
woods
shadows, yeah.
and into the shadows, all of you. Okay.
I am the shadow.
All right, you guys go off into the shadows. How
It's
far?
nighttime.
How far in? Yes, it is. How far deep into the forest do you go?
Just enough to not be seen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, over 60 feet? I mean, be seen by who?
She's gonna go invisible. She's invisible.
Okay,
Raven's
you go
gonna
invisible?
Yeah. So she can see who it is.
You do not go to the plane of invisibility.
It's not
When you
cool,
do that, you
man.
just go invisible.
It's not cool.
She'll telepathy Godwin to drink that potion. Or switch to
Well,
the...
he's blended.
I haven't
So you look for him and you don't see him. Like when you look around, you can't see him.
Okay.
He's wearing that elven cloak, so he seems to be pretty hidden.
Who is it?
You start to hear horses, and you see Barbadine soldiers on horseback. What was Reva? She was an Arkangard or
Ashengard.
Ashengard. You see Ashengard knights riding in front, and then you see this carriage that has the symbols of the King of Verb on it, and you see yourself
Can she
and
look away
Vay.
if she realizes it's her? Does she have any time to look away?
She does. She could look away. It doesn't really seem to affect you, though. When you
No.
look, you don't feel anything weird. She's not looking at you. It's from the side. You're not looking at each other, but she's riding. Reva's riding with Vay, and you know they're escorting the King of Verb, the old King of Verb, to his final resting place within Volscar itself, into the House of Vane.
She'll telepathy them. That was quick. That didn't happen in the same timeline we looked into out there.
That's true.
So if we just wait, it might click
And they-
forward.
They start riding. It's a big entourage of probably
I don't
50 or
know how
60.
long
That's
to
me.
wait. No, I can tell.
Yeah, you see Vay. He looks different, younger, and her too. They look very proud, the way that they're
Standing a little more
acting.
regal than the old days.
And then the carriage and everything continues, and the wagon train, so to say.
She'll stop. We're going to get you.
Which means he's about to give me the word. in this
He's
timeline.
gonna be
right there.
right there.
As you're in the forest, hanging out and standing there and kind of hiding, you realize this is where he came from when he walked up to the gate. It was from right here where you're standing.
True sight. And she'll turn and look behind her.
You feel uneasy, but you don't see anything. Like you feel a sense of death and murder and disease kind of in the air. It's just all around
Say,
you.
guys, let's move to the other side of the wall once this entourage passes. Like the other side of the gate.
Okay,
You want to leave Volscar?
No.
No. Oh, the other side. Okay,
on the other side of the forest. Okay,
He has a unicorn horn.
all right.
She's gonna behind herself, unseen sight, so she can't be backstabbed.
Okay, starts feeling behind her. You do the full extent of your distance. You don't feel anything other than the forest.
Okay.
It passes by. They pass by, and the gates close.
Move to the other side.
Okay, you guys move to the other side. You get to the other side, like a chicken. You cross the
Oh,
road.
gosh.
If we so that what we just witnessed happened like a year and a half after what just happened with the heroes. So if we just wait,
Everything will catch up.
I think, but wait,
So yeah, we have to go in and out of the gate 6 times to catch up. Like, how do we wait here? It seems like the time is the time right now, though. Everything is flowing normally. They didn't zip by us.
right. Maybe the time works different on the outside than it does in here.
It
Usually.
does.
I wonder if we step through, if we'll go into the right timeline.
So you just want to keep opening and closing the gate and step in and out? How are we going to know when it's the right timeline?
It's not my thing, man.
This is none of our thing.
It's not my thing. Ares' thing.
Hmm.
And in this timeline, she's my auntie.
So she just stops being your auntie?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, somehow that makes sense.
She wasn't really my auntie.
Her and Zero were in one body.
It appeared that way.
Oh, I understand that.
And Zero is her auntie. Because she's
Zero.
married to Gordon, right? Who's her uncle.
The shadows within the forest grow heavier. You see it and feel it.
He's here. Don't make any noise.
Gets darker.
Okay.
Hide you guys better. You still have your unseen side out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's around them. They're standing close enough that
You feel bugs flee this area.
Don't go anywhere. Stay here.
let's say, guys, we should back up farther.
All right.
We should kind of fly backwards.
Okay. How far back do you go?
If we're too close to him, we're gonna catch a disease, you guys.
A disease?
Yeah. Nodule is here.
We need to get to the other side of the foot. We can't. Listen, I don't know what's really truly going on or what you guys have remembered, but we can't interfere here.
No, we can't.
So we need to get away from it.
You hear a whisper. You speak my name. And it echoes through the trees around you. You start to smell death now.
We need to
Well,
run.
then let's go.
Yeah, they go.
Let's
Take off. Fuck.
How?
I don't know. Teleport?
Okay.
She'll reach out and touch both of them. And
As you're reaching out, touching both of them, you see the trees start to rot. The grass rots. You see the ground start to turn like this blackish color around you, and then you teleport.
to the waterfall.
Okay.
On
You
the
appear
other
at the
side.
waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're
in between the waterfall and the portal.
okay. All right. You appear there on that little ledge.
You're gonna come through this portal.
God damn it! Ah!
You fly through like Rava goes down. She goes down, she ducks, grabs me.
She's back up to the wall outside, away from the portal.
You see this blinding light come through the portal
Hits
with
the
this
ground.
female warrior dressed in golden justice armor with a scale in her hand and a sword in the other hand, fly right over the top of you guys, coming out the portal and through the waterfall.
You're so lucky I have a good memory. What the
And it's
fuck?
Valia, but she's different. She's much different.
She's always been different.
It's she looks like
Justice itself.
yeah, justice itself. She doesn't look like scared or confused. She's like just powerful, and she comes through the portal, and then you see her go out over the lake. You can see through the waterfall, and you see her go out over the lake.
So
Does God, do I have to roll for, does God remember what he's doing in this time? Obviously, there's the kids coming. Obviously, there's big things happening in both.
What do you have? Do you think that you could roll to try to do that? I mean, you're not sure how long ago this is. That's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
thing.
Well, she's talking about like the
So she
king
said-
being brought home and all of that. So.
She said it was a year before the other time, but you're not sure what. Yeah, you don't know.
So
You're
he
not-
doesn't recognize that the king is being brought home
So-
to house.
Actually, yes, you would have recognized. You would have known the moment that the king was brought back to the House of Vane. So, yeah, you.
Probably get my ass kicked.
Let's see. You are. You're currently at the manor.
All right.
And as you look through the waterfall, you can see across Volscar and across the lake, and you can see the manor in the distance.
So,
When you say so, it echoes. So. And you move and you see your hand go. And as you start to look at yourselves, you realize you are freezing and reappearing as your body's moving.
We need to get out of.
Your blades, you guys notice her blades on her back start to phase in and out. Like they disappear and then they come
We're
back.
out. Yeah. Wait, it's a different time out there.
You gonna go through the portal or are you gonna teleport? What are you gonna do?
Take the chance of the portal and choose to come back out.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause if we
All right.
go back out there, somebody's gonna see us. There's
We're gonna
just
stop
too much
there and
going
go
on.
back to Queensland where the rest of the party is located. The lower level party is standing out in front of the Queensland mines, and you've sealed it off, and the paladins are appearing and coming. You know it's by Vay's order, and
Oh my god.
there's a dozen paladins right here or more in front of you that are starting to take position on the outside of the mines.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
You sure you're not?
So
You sure you don't want anything
What the fuck, dude?
to wash all that down?
For real, man.
Want something stronger? I've got some whiskey over here.
Fucking
So it's
sow.
it's Eden, Kara, Zen, Zed, Timmy, Delara, Ren, Vela, Seth, and Pox.
I need to look at my
Yeah.
notes.
Seth will look over at Vela and say, "Are you okay now?"
Yeah.
Good.
I need to find protection against whatever that was you threw. That shit
I didn't
hurt.
throw it. She did.
Or whoever threw it. She looks over at Kara. She's like, "Where did you get those? What are those?"
Those are some kind of grenades that Reva gave me.
Do damage to certain things.
So it's positive material.
Probably. Sorry about
Positively, don't do that again.
that, right?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know you didn't do it on purpose and didn't know what it was exactly or what it would do. Well, I should say you all did not know that my ancestry was of the pointy teeth kind. Nothing I can help. She looks at Seth.
He just-
Something that I have not gotten rid of.
He just looks at her and says, "Doesn't change how I feel." And I still want that date.
Are you positive?
We should probably talk to my uncle about that, but I'm sure things are much better now. There's no way he'll. Yeah.
When he's got time. And I'm glad you get to stay on the ship too.
Zed just walks up to Ren, almost at attention. Just
He's standing right next to
Yeah,
her,
is he?
so
any orders, Admiral?
Give me a moment.
Yes, Admiral. He steps back just a step and still.
She'll telepathy Marshal Valkyrie.
okay.
Does he have his rank on?
Doesn't know what he's gonna keep.
How are things?
This is his general description.
They're well, Admiral.
He just said he was going to be in security. Oh my god, I was like, ugh.
What?
This ship is quite
Miraculous?
miraculous.
Yes, she is.
This is Seth. He's gonna. Oh yeah.
Is Gavor back yet?
He walks up and
No, Admiral.
pins the commander's rank on you.
Is your
Just walks up and puts him and just slaps.
Just slaps it on his chest.
Ow.
Hard.
Seth is. What's his name?
He's a chief.
Chief, yeah.
Chief of security.
Chief, I don't understand.
That's your rank.
Oh, I understand that.
The paladins start to take up their positions and guard the entrance to the mine.
What don't you understand?
I thought I was to be stripped of all that.
No,
Understood.
you're a commander. That's by her order.
Understood. Of
Orders,
security.
Admiral?
So in security, yeah.
Understood,
Stand by.
Very well.
Name's Seth.
She's gonna telepathy Gavor.
Okay.
See if she can contact
So
him.
it's kind of
She get him?
uncomfortable, like completely just 100%.
Did you figure anything out? Did you talk to
I
Kazan?
know, it's a chief said.
Yes.
Just
What'd
Seth.
you learn?
He said an order.
He has an idea that he could possibly bring my body back from a different time. He seems to have no problem with any of this. He seems to think that he can put me back in my body easily.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Admiral.
Let me know if you need my help. I
Um,
don't know what I could do, but
He has me in some room that I have never seen before. I do not even know where I am located. Zumbar seems to be very anxious about the whole thing. I think he enjoyed having my intelligence.
will he lose that once you leave him, or will he
Yes.
retain some of it?
You know, he will be unable to retain all of that.
That
basic man.
sucks.
He is what he is. He has his skills, and I have mine.
I understand. Okay, well, let me know.
Very well, Admiral. I will let you know when I find something out.
We're gonna look at the rest of the party and say,
It's starting to turn dark where you guys are located in Queensland. It's night is falling.
we're gonna look at the party and say, Gavor may be able to get his body back, you guys.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Red Lantern, I don't know if it's manned still.
We can go find
If
out.
the butler's still there, what's going on with that? I guess we're just waiting on.
I only got paid from it.
Yeah. I guess we're just waiting to hear what we're supposed to do now.
Okay.
Follow telepathy, Rayla.
Okay.
Where are you at?
The ship. We are, I suppose, above Queensland, from what I hear.
Have you made it to the temple yet?
No, we have not. The captain has not allowed anyone to disembark yet. I guess we're waiting on the Admiral's orders.
Okay. Are you ready to go to the temple?
Yeah.
So we're all down here in Queensland. We just came up out of the mines and the Admiral's awaiting orders.
Can the Admiral allow us to disembark, or?
Yeah, let me ask. Hey, Ren. Renara,
Yes.
can you get Rayla off of the ship so that I can take her to the Temple of Aphrodite while we're waiting around?
Sure. Talk to the Valkyrie. Allow Rayla to disembark.
Very well, Admiral.
Okay,
Thank you.
Should be good.
Right on time.
Meet me at the temple.
Okay.
Meet me on the front steps of the Temple of Aphrodite in Queensland.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Tell everybody, hey, I'm gonna go meet Rayla at the temple if anybody wants to go. While we're waiting around for orders.
Rayla's like, hey, she says I can leave.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, where's the temple?
It's in Queensland. You really cannot miss it. It's a beautiful purple and pink. 3 towers.
Okay.
Are you familiar? Do you,
I am not, but I can ask and try to find it.
Cinnamon looks like a mushroom.
Weird mushroom.
Museum of Love and Beauty.
yeah, and it's actually called the Museum of Love
Yeah.
and Beauty.
Could have been a mushroom tip.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty purple though.
I can't.
It's excessively
I said it's the Companions Guild might help her.
And bejeweled.
She's a companion.
It's really nice on the inside.
Yeah, she doesn't have any teleporting.
I
Or
totally
anything like
missed
that.
whatever you guys
Oh, I
were
didn't miss
laughing
anything.
about. I totally missed it.
They're being inappropriate.
Are they?
You didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it. It's okay.
You're not missing much.
Just a couple of children.
She'll tell her.
So ready for this pneumonia to go away.
Yeah, Hawk has walking
It's-
pneumonia.
No more money.
No, it's double pneumonia.
Double pneumonia.
Double.
And it's not contagious.
So what does double pneumonia mean? Does that mean you got it in both lungs?
I don't know why they don't call it quadruple pneumonia, because I actually have it in 4 lobes.
Yeah.
Huh?
People don't really break down their lobes. They get confused.
Right, I know.
Raven got some new dice.
Very sharp. Don't step on
Yeah,
it.
you
No,
guys have
they are-
weapons.
They are super fucking sharp. Like these, like this 4-sider. Like if you step on that,
Yes, ma'am.
dude.
So she will tell her to go to one of the teleport pads
Okay.
and ask them, since you've never been there.
She goes, do you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Send it to me.
She'll telepathy her an image of it,
Okay.
and I'll teleport there now.
All right. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right.
And then she'll ask the party if anybody wants to go.
And I'll say yeah. I'll go with you.
Jimmy's like, I'll go. To
Even
the Temple of
would
Love and
say,
Beauty? Or the museum?
I'd like to go with you, but I think me and Kara have a couple people to check on while we're here. I
Mhm.
want to go check on those kids.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. That's a really good idea.
I know we gave them enough funds that I'm sure they're probably fine, but they're probably wondering where we're at.
Kind of miss my old teacher too,
Well, if you'd like for us to wait, if you want to go with us, we can.
especially since I haven't actually seen her in over a year. And she probably has no idea that the person, yeah. I need to check in there too.
Okay, well, we'll just go with you guys and then we can all go together.
Mhm.
It's late, the kids might be sleeping, but we can all be quiet, right?
Well, it just turned dark, so they're probably getting dinner and all that kind of stuff.
Go in there and disrupt their schedule. It's all right. It'll be okay. I'll telepathy.
So you're gonna go there or the
First.
museum?
The museum first.
Who?
What is her name? Stephanie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rayla says, I'm here.
I'm coming.
Round of letter here.
All right. All right. So the party, does the whole party go or just,
Yeah.
okay. Except for Kara and,
No, they said they would wait.
okay.
Wait to go to the orphanage.
All right. So Kara and
Because Doll wants to go.
Eden's gonna go as well.
Yeah.
All right. That'll light it up then.
Yeah. I'm from Queensland for a year now.
All right. You guys appear out front. Rayla's out there.
Ron will do a clean cantrip around her and on the party.
Okay. All right. You guys shine up a little bit and look better. See the doors in
Clean
front of you.
jinx.
The clean jinx. Sorry. Yeah. Clean jinx.
Sorry.
You see the doors to the temple or to the museum. Actually, it's the Temple of Love and Beauty now. It's the Temple of Aphrodite is what it's called. You look up and you see a big seashell above the door. And this is Temple of Love and Beauty.
Go in.
Okay. You walk up, open the big doors, and they come open, and you see Tessa standing there. Tessa Von Rue, this paladin, and very beautiful blonde hair, big locks in her hair, dressed in full plate mail, blue eyes, and she smiles, and her teeth go twing, twinkle, and she's like, "Well, hello,
Good afternoon.
Eden. It's so good to see you again, Kara.
Good to see you too.
Everyone else, Renara, Ambassador, how are you? Ambassador Zen, and she looks back in the back and sees Zed, and she like kind of goes like that, and she's like, I don't seem to know all of you, but come on in, welcome. Pox looks at him kind of funny, and you guys step into the temple. When you step in, there's a hallway that goes left and right, and two doors to the sanctuary in front of you that are actually open, and you can smell incense burning, and you can hear laughter from the inside of the temple complex itself.
How bright is the complex outside of Eden's usual, just sunshiny self?
How bright is it?
Yeah. Bright enough to cause pain in somebody's retinas? As far as
No,
if
no,
they're
it's
a
not.
night
It's actually very, very relaxing. Let me pull it up here for you.
Like I said, might be getting some eye fatigue standing so close to Eden all the time.
Right.
She's calm right now, so.
Do you remember what I titled that?
I don't. Probably
Is that
Temple of
something?
Aphrodite.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but yes, sirree, Bob.
Somewhere in there.
It is in here somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere. Well, I know that it is in the other house, so I'll pull it up here. See, you never know. You never know where you guys are gonna go.
Crazy, usually.
All right.
Seth will ask if they still have food.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah. They've changed a lot.
Oh, shit.
So this front entrance right here down at the bottom is where you guys come in the door. These doors right here are open, and you can see the sanctuary, and inside the sanctuary's three statues, two on the left, one on the right, and one in the very center. You see priests mingling about in here. Everyone here is absolutely beautiful, dressed in silks, and they're partially see-through.
I'm never read the devil.
You see a blonde-haired individual standing up at the altar talking to a red-headed woman. And He smiles with blue eyes, blonde hair and blue eyes, and looks over your direction when you guys come into
Randall.
the sanctuary.
And I'll just wave. Real gentle.
He looks like this. And he smiles real big, and he's like, "Ah, welcome to the temple of Aphrodite, of love and beauty. It has been some time. Renara, Zin, welcome back home," he says. The woman standing next to him has bright red hair, and she smiles at you guys, but exits back behind where the altar is. He says, "I am Natan Rigald, and it is a pleasure to have you here in the Temple of Love and Beauty. How may we assist you?"
My friend Rayla is interested in following Aphrodite.
Rayla smiles and kind of steps forward, and she looks around, and then you see her shape change into her succubus form. And her wings come out, and he's like, and he smiles real big. He's like, "Aren't you gorgeous? Come here, dear, come here." And you see her walk in a sultry way up towards the altar, and he embraces her and hugs her, and starts talking to her.
Doll will go to
You know,
other one.
if you go left, down these stairs goes to that room that you guys used to have, the ready room, so to say, where all you guys gathered and stuff like that. So, all right, Doll will go where? Over to an altar?
Yeah.
The right one?
Sure.
Okay. You walk up to that one, and that one is, the air feels colder when you walk up to the statue. As you walk up, the air's cold.
Look around with observation.
Okay. There is a statue of a very beautiful woman, and she's holding her hands out like this, and
Yes.
you see offerings on the front of the altar. The lighting here and everything seems to be more of a cool kind of blue color, and things seem to be cool. Like I said, as you walk up to the altar, it's colder, almost like air conditioning, but observation will you see what looks like a handprint that's on the step of the altar that is giant size, that has ice like left there. There's ice on the altar itself.
That's really cool.
You hear Natan over there talking to Rayla.
And I'll just say Zed is in awe, but also just completely uncomfortable trying to maintain composure being in
Okay.
this temple.
All right, yeah. So you guys are kind of just still at the doorway or in the hallway there. You haven't really walked in yet, unless you tell me you do. You're just right there in the hallway next to Tessa, who's just smiling. And
We're gonna walk in.
okay,
I was gonna say Seth will ask if Vela or Zed are hungry. If they are, he'll take them downstairs and go eat some food.
she's like, "Not really. I'm interested in what this is." She looks around.
It's Temple of Love and Beauty. It's also a companion guild.
Ah, interesting.
Zed just cheap Zeth, I can wait outside the door if you need me to.
No,
She goes,
Very well.
I'm gonna step in for a little bit.
go for it.
We're gonna look at Zed and say, if you're hungry, Seth can get you food. I'm gonna go in for a little while, or you can come in. It's up to you.
Zen goes in with you, of course, and walks up to the altars.
Walk up to the altar.
She'll go over to this left one, and when she walks up there, you could see the heat picks up as she walks towards the altar over in that area.
look around for incense? Are there incense?
There
and
are.
candles here.
There are.
She'll grab and light one of each.
Okay.
And kneel down, and then she'll say a prayer. Do you want me to write it or?
No, you can say it out loud. Unless you want to write it.
No, I can. It's nothing. She wants to say a prayer about what is happening with Pox,
Okay.
and that it was the other doll.
All right.
That it was unintentional for me. This doll.
Okay. All right. You're praying and
to make him fall in love with me. It was the other doll that he was in love with, and I just need guidance on how to not hurt him.
okay. Timmy is standing over with him at the front door. They haven't come in yet. So you start to pray. You pray. You see a priest standing there, and he looks over at you and he's like, "If there's any assistance that you need, I am present. I don't mean to interrupt your prayers."
Some advice.
Of course. You want to sit? He points at the pew.
Yeah.
He goes over and sits down at it.
It's a really long story, but unintentionally, our party member thinks that he is in love with me, and it is not me. It was another version of me that doesn't exist anymore.
You hear Timmy yell out, "Kit!" And you guys turn and look, and you see Kit at the front door standing there, this dwarf and female with a beard.
Ren will run to her.
Okay. She's alive, and she's standing there. He hugs her. And you see standing behind her, you see Eris and Todd. And Kit's like, gives everybody a hug. She's like, "Seth," and she
He's
Yeah.
gonna hug
Kara.
us. Yep.
Hugs, all the hugs.
She doesn't cry, but she seems to be very emotional. Zed, you're like, who in the world is this?
From her, not me.
Okay.
And while there's a pause in the conversation, Seth will point out to Vela that the man at the front is Aphrodite's son. So, if you want, he could help you with most of your questions.
I'll talk to him. Thank you.
You
she
bet.
says.
Anything for you.
Eris will start walking Todd up to where Nicole is.
Okay.
You dropped your.
Todd says hello to you all. And,
No, not again.
he's like,
Well,
you know,
man.
he's always meek. He's like,
Yeah, well, man.
and we're going to take a quick break right there. And it's the first hour, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. All right,
Dun.
we're gonna move to the Temple of Love and Beauty to Volscar real quick, with you guys going through the portal.
Oops.
Fuckery.
So much fuckery. Okay, so we needed a reset.
So you guys are located right there, next to the waterfall.
Okay.
Just
we're
as an
children.
awareness, this structure right here is where Nira and all them were.
Okay.
That's the walkway.
And what about Ariax and Larvain?
They were there as well.
Okay.
You had to walk over to this building for Nira and them. Ariax and Larvain were right there. But you guys are currently down by the waterfall.
And they're children.
And you were children. You step through the portal and you become children. So you have your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, but the rest of it is as children. You're under the waterfall right now. You just come through the portal. And you look at each other.
Great.
You're children again. You've got your wooden shield and
Just Coggin reaches up to his eye. To
yeah,
see if
you've
he
got
does
the
it.
scar. It's still there, so it must be after that.
Okay.
Reset.
We need to go back to the prime. We need to go to the conduit. And we can use maybe we can use what we did to Vay and took him with us that one time. Remember?
I do.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Coggin's just kind of looking over in the direction of where you were.
Come on, let's go. Hurry. Hurry. Run back through.
You're gonna go back through the portal again into Volscar? Okay.
Reset. It's like a reset.
Sorry.
Hopefully.
All right. Boy, you got me mapping it today.
They're trying to run from time.
Could have at least taken a breath in Elysium, but I get it.
All right. Yeah.
God.
Popcorn.
You're back in Volscar.
Grab both of their hands.
Okay.
Well,
At first, she'll look down at herself.
Yeah, when you come back through, you're back to yourselves again in the correct bodies. You're no longer children.
How are we moving?
It doesn't seem to be doing what it was before, so
look through the waterfall really quick.
okay.
Can I see anything?
You see Volscar. You see the. That's where you're headed?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna teleport?
Yep.
All right. You guys appear wherever you teleport to.
In the throne
there.
room.
Okay. Next to the throne. Everything is dilapidated and ruined in this area. It doesn't seem to be the correct timeline.
Okay. So I think that if we all connect hands and we do what we did before. So last time what we did is we all connected hands and we focused on the timeline we wanted to go to, and we were able to take Vay with us. So it should work like that with you. I think.
With me?
Yes. You just are going to connect with us. This is what's called a conduit.
It's where we are the most powerful with our Way of the One skills.
I don't know.
It's very similar to our Vulcan abilities.
Okay, well, that answers some questions.
Very similar.
I will say this has been with me for as long as I can remember, so.
It comes from within and it can't be taken from you. It's not magical.
Superior and all that.
Exactly.
So, let's all three focus on where it is that we want to go. Back to the correct timeline.
Okay, well, are we going to the timeline or are we going to come back in? Where are we going?
Well, we want to go to the right timeline here. Because last time that was how it worked. We were right in the
this
same spot, but in
So,
a
in the
different
chamber,
timeline. Yes.
correct timeline.
Yes. Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever been in this chamber.
We have to be focused.
What if I've never been in this chamber?
You have, remember? We brought you here when you first came. I don't know if he remembers, but we brought him in here. We just
I was
landed
thinking
up
it
here.
was- I thought it was, okay, it was okay, but in the chamber still. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
All right, so you guys are gonna connect hands.
Hold
Yep.
hands.
You're gonna
Focus
meditate.
first.
Focus. And
We have to
meditate.
meditate. Get focused.
Pull on the Way of the One skills.
And taking him with us when we go.
Okay. So let's make a wisdom check, everyone.
Ugh. I mean, okay.
Yeah, right.
Let me double check. Come on, open it. Don't be a douche.
Yes.
This one I don't remember. I use it. Okay.
1,000 dice.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
Everybody make it?
Oh my god.
That was hard on
Yes.
Godwin.
All right.
By the skin
You're
of his
able
boots.
to shift through time with the help of the conduit. Everything around you changes into what it looks right here. I didn't have the old map, but
Yeah.
the queen is sitting on the throne. There are paladins surrounding you guys on the outside. Vay is standing in front of the queen with Sabian and Remy. And you guys appear and they all kind of turn and look at you, and Sabian smiles and Remy's like,
Remy?
Velia will fucking run and
She's in
waylay
shock.
okay.
Him. Waylay him to the ground. Oh my god.
He laughs. He giggles when you do that, and he gives you a big hug. He's like, easy, man.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm good. Sabian's just staring at Reva.
She kind of smiles at him. She'll go to Remy.
Okay.
I've missed you so much. Are you okay?
Vay looks over at you.
He recognizes what we just did.
Raises an eyebrow. The queen is like, welcome, children. You go over and you hug Remy, and you guys are hugging, and he's like,
Are you okay?
yeah, he saved me. He looks over at Sabian. That was a nightmare. Thank you again. He looks at Sabian, and Sabian still does not turn towards him. He's still looking
She'll look
right
at him and
Remy.
she'll just smile really big.
He doesn't react. He's just got a pan face.
How'd you do it?
Another time. Faye's like, what the fuck is going on?
She'll stand next to Sabian.
Okay. She goes over and stands next to him. All right.
When was the last time you talked to us, Faye?
In the mines in Queensland,
How long
How
ago?
long ago?
moments ago.
Oh, thank God.
Laugh. She'll start laughing hysterically.
He just telepathies. I fucking
We
hate
fucked
time
up.
travel.
Everything's okay now.
The Queen says, "Children, what just happened, and why are you in the throne room?"
I don't think. Oh.
Sorry, Mom.
Sal sent us on a wild goose chase to get rid of my lycanthropy.
Sheer glare when you say this.
We got stuck in the past. Thankfully, thanks to
The way of the
the way of the one, we were able to get back.
So he says home, but not home.
Vay walks up to Val and he's like, "You should know your father has been killed." The Queen's like, "Vayman." He's like, he turns and looks at her. "Now is not the time." He just kind of looks at you. He telepathies to you. He goes, "It was Gordon. He killed him and took over the city of Verb." He telepathies.
Rava
to
reaches over and puts her hand on her shoulder.
you. He hit him with the unicorn horn. He is dead. Gone.
Why? Why?
You say why? You didn't hear him say that
Oh,
he hit him with
okay.
the unicorn. Yeah, he just telepathies to Val. He says to her, "There is a reason, and it has to do with his mother. She was captured by the Elven Empire, given to them by Jet, and they are imprisoned. Her and the prince. They're on the other continent. I don't know the details. I just know that Gordon lost his mind and killed his own brother. At that point, your mother's like, "Vayman, are you still discussing it?" And he looks at you like, "No, mother." And you know he's lying because you're telepathying with him. It's like, "No, mother." And she's like, "Good. There will be a time for this. What is going on? What have you done?" And she looks at Rava.
We didn't change anything. We were super careful. It wasn't our fault. Sal sent us to Elysium,
Good.
and we got stuck there as kids. And then when we came back through into Volskar, we were in the wrong timeline. We didn't change anything, though. We were super careful.
He nods. Children, I'm not sure exactly what is going on, but we are holding space currently for court. There are some emissaries outside that we must speak with. If you would please take your places, and then you can, unless you wish to leave, and then you may do so.
Godwin telepathies Rava. I need to be back to my room as soon as possible.
Okay.
There may be danger on the ship.
Okay.
I'll tell you more when it is time.
I kind of just looked around at everybody and look at Remy.
He moves to
She'll
the
exit
side.
the room.
You exit the room. He'll
Yeah,
go with
take-
he'll go with you.
Take them with
Sabian goes with you as
She'll
well.
pull Val. She'll grab her by the arm and pull her.
Okay.
Because she
Alright.
knows she's
You gonna
not
go with them?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys leave here. Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go up the steps, or are you
Just
gonna
go out to the balcony.
Okay, out to the balcony out front. All right, you guys go up the steps, and
Does Vay go with them or no?
no,
Okay.
he seems to be. He turns to look at the front door, and as you guys go up the balcony and you start to go through that doorway, do you look back?
She can glance, yeah.
You see Val's grandfather from Volsgar with an entourage come through the front door. The one that was escorted back to Volsgar. That's who you see come in the front door. An old man, he's grizzled with gray hair, and you see he's kind of limping with a cane. And he doesn't seem to see you because he's looking at the queen when he comes in. And you see Ashengard with him, with symbols of the House Vane. Vay will telepathy to Reva. He's like, don't do anything stupid. Make sure Valia doesn't do anything stupid.
I will try my best, Vay. You know her.
I do.
There's only so much I'm going to be able to do, especially after the experience we just had. You have no idea what's getting ready to happen.
He killed his own brother because his brother is who has turned his mother into the Elven Empire. And he took over Verb. That is why
This splinters all of us. She's going to kill him, Vay.
she needs to calm down. She needs to calm down.
This is Jet.
I understand.
I have no control over her. And I'd be pissed too if I was her, to be perfectly honest. What am I supposed to say? I'll try to talk to her.
I don't know, but keep her busy. He has taken over the kingdom of Verb and the Verbadine Rangers and their armies. It appears that they are going to the other continent to try to free his mother and his uncle. The orcs are involved as well. This is a war against the elves and the orcs. Shagrus is behind this, I'm sure of it. We need to stay united when it comes to what's going on with Asmo.
I agree. If we're all fighting each other, we're never going to defeat him.
Correct. All right.
I'll talk to her.
You guys leave.
She's just disassociated,
Okay.
completely disassociated, non-emotional. And she's not hearing anything that's going on around her. Just
Okay.
in her head.
You come out of the palace and out onto the walkway way north over here. You guys are inside here. You are located on this walkway right here at the Royal Palace. And we're going to stop there and go back to the other party that's at the Temple of Aphrodite.
We all need to reunite together. We need to get the party back in one spot.
Doll, you're sitting talking to the priest, and he's like, this is a difficult situation, but nothing that Aphrodite cannot take care of. Where is this individual, Pollux?
She'll look around the room.
You see him standing over by the door with Tessa and with all of them, and you look and you see Kit, and she's hugging people. She's alive.
Brian's over there with her.
Yeah.
Point him out. Or nod him out.
He nods at you. You guys are in the hallway. A couple priestesses come in from the sanctuary into the hallway and look at Pox and say, would you like to come in? When he looks and says, we are the Temple of Love and Beauty. It seems that perhaps you are in love. And he smiles, he goes, of course. She's like, come in, let us talk. He's like, very well. And he walks in. Kit looks at him and then looks at you guys like, what the fuck?
Run a look at Kit and say a lot's happened.
How long have I been gone? They have not told me anything.
It
Eris,
took us a really long time to get your soul back. Azric took it
oh, I know.
when he killed you.
I know. I know who killed me.
It's been just over a year.
She turns and looks at Eris like, what the fuck?
Eris smiles at her and puts her hand on Todd's back and walks and turns around the
All right. Can
It's
you go
none
into
of
the
her
sanctuary
business.
behind
Yeah.
Pox?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She
looks
smiles
like
at her before she
Yeah.
goes. Walks in.
Doll will say thank you and give him a hug.
You're quite welcome. It seems the priestesses are bringing him in. Perhaps we can take care of this with the help of Aphrodite.
Thank you so much.
Here, as you walk in and Natan turns and looks at you, and you see his eyes kind of narrow a little bit.
What?
Natan.
Oh.
Natan looks at you and his eyes narrow a little bit.
She'll walk up to him, Todd. He is himself.
He nods at you and he's like, welcome, sister.
Smile at him.
He connects with blood magic through the house rising and he says, welcome to the fold.
Thank you.
You hear that,
She'll get up and walk that way.
okay? He turns and looks at you when you walk up.
He's still with
She'll
Layla.
respond and say thank you.
He is. Rayla's standing there.
She'll telepathy back to him with the rice and thank you.
He just shakes his head like that. He's like, it's good to have you.
She'll keep talking out loud so it doesn't seem like they're telepathy. And
Mhm.
she'll say, so, this is Todd. I know that you kind of know him.
Yes.
He was a priest of Aragax. He has now been freed of the influence of...
It seems that many are being brought to my mother today. And he smiles. He says, Rayla has decided to dedicate herself as a warlock to my mother.
The dog.
Rayla smiles and he goes, if you will, please. You see a couple priestesses walk up to her and they take her off to the side over to the hot altar. And they kneel down and start praying and doing whatever they're doing. He turns to Todd and he says, welcome, young one. And he puts his hands on his shoulders. He's like, it is good to see that you are back and in one piece. You all feel an overwhelming sense of happiness and love. It's beyond your control. You seem to be, you're unaware, but you're charmed. You feel completely charmed.
Awesome.
And he begins to talk to you guys about love and beauty and about his mother and how she is present within this world now, and that you are family. And he begins to go on. As he's doing this, two priestesses come up with Pox, and Pox is just standing there kind of staring at Natan as he starts to talk. And Natan talks for a little bit longer and seems to calm Pox down. You can tell that whatever's going on in the situation, Natan is having a very charismatic influence on Pox. And Pox is listening to him, and he's like, you have been hunting for some time, and it seems that you have finally caught your prey. Unfortunately, it is not what you think it is. The prey that you have caught is the understanding within your own soul of love and beauty. There is beauty and love everywhere, not just in her, but in all of us. And he goes on, and Pox is just like, just listening to Natan. Before you know it, Natan has left the sanctuary, and you guys are sitting at the pews and you feel very calm and very full of love. As you leave with him,
Okay.
you're not sure what's going on until after you get in the back room and you kind of shake your head and he looks at you and smiles.
Smile at him.
You have done some good things today, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. You have brought back the dead.
Trying to get where I'm supposed to be. She'll smile at him. She's neutral evil right now. It's just she's doing good deeds. You feel me?
You have done well. He reaches out. He's like, if I may.
Like for her hand?
Yeah.
She'll give it to him.
You see him concentrate, and you feel the blood magic take a hold, and you feel your alignment shift back. You feel yourself go to a true neutral again.
She'll just bring and hug him and just melt it.
He hugs you.
Thank you.
He's like, you have been faithful, and you are healed.
Thank you. I've been gone for a long time. I know it didn't seem like it.
The blood magic can affect you in so many ways, dear. Know that the things that you went through were
Necessary?
necessary, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I understand.
So welcome back home in more than one way.
Thank you.
You're free to go now. I will take care of Todd and
I appreciate that.
the others. It
He's
seems that,
been through so much.
yes, there is.
He's been through so much.
There is a great evil under us.
I've heard. I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I know that I could go down there and I could cast the druidic magic, but I would have to put up a circle to get rid of what's going on down there. And I don't know what the repercussions from such a thing are. And not to mention the political stuff behind it, because I don't know which druids I can trust or who's corrupted, who's with Marina. Yeah, I know it's not really your wheelhouse. Just, I love it. Anyway.
I'm sure whatever it is that you decide to do will be done with love and will be very beautiful.
Just smile at him. Thank you, Tom.
You start to walk out and you get close to the door and he goes, so, will you be queen soon?
I don't know.
Well, whether you are or not, remember your friends.
Of course. It's a title. It's not going to change me. Just smile.
We will see.
She'll walk out.
Okay.
And she would teleport to the balcony.
Okay. All right. You appear at the balcony and you see the former king of Verb.
No, outside.
Oh,
Outside.
out
Like on the balcony outside.
where the rest of the party was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where she would go to because she doesn't
All right.
know if they're holding court or not.
She appears next to you guys. Eris does. Velia, Godwin,
Hey, guys.
Sabian, and
That's a hard
Rava.
switch. Give me a second.
yeah.
Long time no see.
Hey. I'm sorry I've been so busy, you guys.
You
There was a
have
lot
no
of loose
idea.
ends. There was a lot of loose ends to tie up. Are you guys okay?
And Godwin is almost like between rage and shaking and fear and confusion and just like leaning on the side of the balcony, just like 13 different people.
Sabian says, there's a lot going on, Rava.
Eris.
Eris.
What happened?
The king of Verb is dead.
What?
Remy has been rescued. The queen is holding court.
Remy's with them, right?
Yeah. Remy's standing there and he smiles at
Hey,
you.
kid.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm better thanks to him. She looks up at Sabian.
Eris will go to Velia and she'll hug her.
She's very distant. There's something going on. Obviously, you know why.
She'll kiss her right here.
Okay.
And then let go.
You get a message from your grandfather. My child.
She just closes her eyes and drops her head.
I am sorry. What has been done cannot be undone. I will have to return to Volskar. The city of Verb has been taken over. Your father was being manipulated by the Dark Council within Verb. That which has made me realize even I was manipulated. He was undecided. And he has been overthrown by the rightful king. It is in our laws. Gordon, Victor, holds right to the throne over your father, now that he is dead. He will bring war. This is a distraction. There is a greater evil within Shil, one that has usurped all of our energy and attempting to distract even you. You must find it within yourself to forgive. Otherwise, he will win. I am relinquishing rulership to your former uncle. The steps he took are, by our laws, true and just. He has defeated your father, or the one that has been your only father.
My
Yep.
dad.
Your answers will be found in the city of Volskar when I return. If you have questions, I will be there.
May I ask for one boon?
If I can give it, my
Think that
dear.
you are the only person that has enough power to get it.
The house vein is weak within Volskar, dear. It is being overtaken. The city, the council, the immortals. I am growing weak. The house of Melindor is changing everything. The 13 houses are now all active, but those of Dumont and others have no God. It is your choice if you wish to bring a new energy to these houses. You were once justice. Will you follow the truth of justice, or will you bring vengeance? The answers are in Volskar. There is much you do not see. Our house is now weak. You, perhaps, though you are not of us anymore, are perhaps the only one that can fix this. I still hold you as my granddaughter, no matter what your blood. We will hold vigil and honor your father's death. But we must give the house to Victor by law. He is held by immortals. He is held by Volskar. And what he does cannot be changed.
I will choose justice, and I will choose honor.
You are my granddaughter. I expected nothing less.
I will no longer be manipulated by any gods or do their bidding.
This is good.
I have one favor to ask. The unicorn horn. I need it back for when the time is right.
It is in the hands of the betrayer.
I know. He is not going to give it to me.
Perhaps his wife will. It is Shagrus. That is what you must overcome. There will be those that blame you, young one, for you delivered the death and destruction of the House of Verb through proxy. There is one that started this all. He is responsible for the murder of your father. It is not Victor. It is someone else.
We have all been nothing more than pawns to them.
Even Victor. So you guys are standing on the balcony. She's in some kind of daze as you're standing there talking. Sabian reaches out and touches your hand, Reva,
She'll let him.
and grasps it. You feel the positive material energy and the negative material energy just kind of envelop into each other. It doesn't do anything.
So squeeze his hand.
You say Godwin is at like the edge of the balcony, like even not even totally consciously, like telepathically, like almost trying to crush the stone of the rail as he's just standing there looking over.
We need to get you to the ship.
You see the railing crumbles from his telekinesis. It just kind of crushes it.
She'll look at Remy. Does he have armor or anything on? Does he have?
Yeah, he has equipment on.
You coming with us? Just look at him.
He looks at Sabian, and Sabian's like, "You'll be okay." He's like, I was supposed to talk to Natan and clear. I can't put it into words, Reva. I was possessed by
I know.
thousands and thousands of demons.
I know you don't
And
remember,
devils.
but I came and saw you every day.
I remember. They let me see it. It was torture.
Eras will look at Remy and say, I can take you. If you need somebody to.
You should tell them, Remy says to Sabian, and Sabian kind of just stares at him.
Reva will let go of his hand and look at him. What?
You try to let go, and he just holds it.
What? What did you do?
I saved your friend. That's what I did. Your greatest desire. Remy just kind of looks down. All right. Back to the other characters. Renara, you get a telepathy from the captain. Captain?
Captain.
Or Admiral? Sorry.
Valkyrie?
Yeah, Captain Valkyrie
Yes.
says Admiral.
Yes. Captain.
There is. Kazav says there's something on the ship that should not be here. Located in one of the quarters.
Okay, I'm coming. She'll look at the party and say, we need to go.
Okay.
Back with them, Reva was gonna round all them up and make them go to the ship as well. Just so you know.
Well, Reva's on the balcony, and this is happening.
Okay.
This is happening over at the temple.
Okay. Ren will tell Valkyrie that she'll be there in a second.
Hurry, Admiral. Kazav said it is a security risk.
Okay, I'm coming. She'll look at the party. I need to get back to the ship, you guys. Who wants to come with me?
So that's ready.
Seth, you just been standing there. Kit's standing there with you, and Timmy, and
Sure.
Pox is still on the inside with Olive, with Doll and all of them.
She'll telepathy doll. I have to get back to the ship.
Zed's obviously
me
waiting
know.
for this moment to get in
I
here.
don't want to
Yeah.
pull you away from what you're doing, but there's something going on.
Is Rayla done with her dedication?
Yeah, you look over and she's sitting in a pew, she's just kind of smiling, sitting there, just looking up at the altar. And,
Doll will walk up to her.
hi. She stands up.
How do you feel?
Euphoric.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
hear all about your experience,
Okay.
but we need to get back to the ship.
Oh,
If you're done with
oh
your-
yeah, yes. And she stands up,
How about
spreads
me?
her wings. You see her change
Hey.
back into her non-succubus form.
She'll kind of frown at her.
It's best for the crew. Trust me. Also by order.
How about Vela? She done?
Yeah, she was up there talking to a couple of the priestesses, and she comes walking out. She seems to be euphoric and happy as well.
Good.
Everybody seems to be in a good mood that was in the sanctuary. You guys all come out.
Ryan will walk out the front door.
Okay.
She'll look at Kit and say, "You gonna have your mind blown?" She'll smile at her. Yeah. She'll pull out her cube, open a portal so everybody can step through.
Okay. Everybody goes
Off the
back to
ship.
the ship that was from the temple.
Yep.
All right. Everybody on the balcony. Are you guys gonna go
Yes.
back too?
Yes.
Okay.
Gravel would say, "We need to go to the ship.
Okay.
Come on, Gowan."
He pulls away and walks over to her. In telepathies, I need to be to the room now.
Okay. I can do that.
Raven,
Sure.
no one can go in.
Hold out her hand. She'll put her hand on Velia.
Okay. All right.
That.
Sabian reaches over and touches you, and well, he's still touching you actually.
She'll teleport right outside his room.
Okay.
Era's is standing there with Remy, but we can do that later.
Where's everybody else going?
Rava would have gone into the main room.
Rava goes into the main
Or
room.
no, Rava would have gone outside Godwin's door.
Okay.
Ren would have gone to the main room.
Okay. To the main room.
Because she doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick break there, and we will be right back.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're back.
Woo! Shit.
Slightly inebriated, so
I know.
hopefully you all are enjoying yourselves, because we sure are. You guys teleported into the ship,
We did.
and you appear in the hallway. Ren and all the others teleported into the main room, which is over here. So you guys are there.
Okay.
But we are going to go to this hallway.
Yeah. It's all good.
Erez teleported with
Remy.
Remy
Remy.
to the temple.
Yes, Temple of
Back to
Aphrodite.
the Temple of Aphrodite. All right, so you guys are outside the door. Kazav is there. There are 2 guards right there next to you, and one down the hallway who is paying attention. Actually, there's 2 of them, 2 down the
Okay.
hallway paying attention, but they have not moved to where you guys are.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
You appear.
Yeah.
Kazav immediately looks at you
Ray
as
will
you
look at
appear.
him. Nod.
He nods.
Hello.
We have a security breach within Godwin's room.
And God would immediately tell innate telepathy to Reva and says, Reva, I need time.
We can take care of it. Our apologies.
I will need to let Seth know.
Okay.
He telepathies to you and says, we have a security risk within Godwin's room. They say they have it taken care of.
What is it?
I do not know.
Wait, what?
Oh, Reva would say to
The room has
Kazav.
been completely blocked out.
Reva would say to Kazav, if he wants to come up here and talk with us, that's fine.
Reva has requested that if you need to be here, that is fine, but they are here presently. I will return to the main
Well, I
room.
trust you to handle it, so if you say it's under control, then
Well, the princess is saying that it is, or the general, should I say. So I will return. And he appears back. When you guys appear into the main room, Captain Valkyrie is sitting here. She stands up immediately when you appear and walks over this way. You guys are all
Ren
kind
will
of in a
approach
circle
her.
right here. Admiral?
Captain? She'll smile at her.
And the security risk is taken care of? Or being taken care of?
Okay.
According to Riva?
Okay.
She looks at Seth.
Seth, do you want to go make sure everything's okay with that?
yeah. He grabs his clipboard and heads that way.
Okay. Godwin, you are standing outside of your quarters.
Before you enter, hold on. She'll walk up to the door and she'll use her unseen sight and go into the room.
It doesn't. It stops.
Godwin kind of puts his head down and telepathies Reva.
You can kind of go around the room a little bit and you realize that the whole room is sealed off somehow.
It's sealed.
Reva, I will tell you everything.
Okay.
But I need
Let's
to
wait.
go in alone.
Okay.
And I need,
Is Seth up here now?
Yeah, Seth comes walking in.
We don't
walks up.
know if this is safe. Is there any way for us to seal off this deck until we secure this so that nobody gets hurt?
Rosa, can you seal this deck, please?
Of course, Commander. Or Chief. It is done.
Thank you.
Okay, Godwin. We have your back.
the only thing I ask, if anyone comes in, you come in alone. Whether I call you or you don't think I'm here anymore. I will tell you everything, if and when I get the chance.
I am not willing to let you go in alone.
Sorry, that was telepathy. I don't know, just-
Okay. Yeah.
Because he knows the state that you're in, so he's, and what's in his mind is not good for yours.
Does Velia seem alert?
She's starting to come out of it, and looking around. She also has recollection of what is in that room. She saw the dagger.
Yeah, she did with her unseen sight before all that happened.
So she does have some awareness of what's going on. She'll say out loud, vengeance makes you a pawn, as we have always been. And I'm done. I'm done. And she'll take a step up.
Grandma just kind of looks down at the floor, but then to the door.
So, is it sealed from the inside? Is it whatever that is?
It's sealed from your unseen sight.
Okay.
The door, you don't know if it's locked or.
She would tell Velia, I can't see him. I've only ever had that happen to me one other time.
It's probably the dagger protecting itself.
Let's do this, guys.
Grandma just telepathes these. I mean, both of you at this time, one more time, and says, "I was never my intention to lie. And part of it I didn't even know I was. But I do need to do this alone." It's my father, right? I didn't know. And he just tries to open the door and step through.
Okay. The door opens, it's pitch black when he opens the door. And he steps into the darkness. Door shuts.
Velia will immediately use Way of the Wine telepathy and try and reach Alexandria.
Okay. You do. Well, hello.
We're still working on getting those labels together.
Are you ready to ascend?
The House Dumont could sure use an ascendance, that is for sure. It would require at least a minimum of 100,000 worshippers. Unless some goddess took a hold of the sphere. You're standing in the room, and it's dark, pitch black.
Like magic dark.
Yeah, but you can't see through it. You hear a voice from the other side of the room, a very deep voice. Welcome, son. I have come to retrieve my soul.
And you feel that your soul is here.
It is now in my possession, hidden in the dagger for so many years. Slowly, light starts to come from the items within the room, like the normal ship's lighting.
He'll kind of start walking forward as he to where he knew the dagger was.
Okay, you walk up to about right here, and your bounty appears in front of you. Jamal. He turns and looks at you.
Oh, shit.
Oh my fucking god!
It has been a long, long time.
You're supposed to be dead.
Yes.
Where is she?
He looks down for a second and looks back up and he says, she is in the Underdark. In the demon pits.
You're playing all along, I assume.
Oh no. If it wasn't for your grandfather, she would never have been placed there.
Nathan. And how would he place her there?
By destroying me and her. He destroyed the love between us and her heart grew very dark. Little did he know neither of us were dead permanently. We were shown mercy by dark forces, and I have spent many a years trying to retrieve her from the depths of that place.
So you're saying she can be brought back?
I have put my fingers into the dark banks. I am in the council of the Black Banks, and still I cannot find her. I have spent my whole life, though I have remarried and started a new family, everything that I have done has been to retrieve her from that dark place within the lower planes. And I have not been able to find her.
I vowed to take your head.
Yes. There are many that want my head.
You mean the ones outside that door?
Yes. And others. They think I betrayed them.
How would they not? You expect me to believe that you haven't betrayed everyone? That she's not dead because of you?
It is not I who betrayed them. I helped them as best I could. The bargains that I have with the lower planes have all been severed at this point.
And what, they were made for her?
Yes. Yes, my son. To save her. I hold no ill towards the house Dumont.
I do. All of these scars are from that house.
He takes a step towards you, and as you look at him, you see he has two very giant-looking scimitars on his hip. He's dressed in a silken black outfit. Gems and jewels, necklaces all over him, piercings and different forms of jewelry. He walks right up to you. He's about 6'4" and thick. He looks right into your eyes and he says, "Your grandfather is controlled by the House of Melandor."
For how long?
Since the beginning, my son.
Kava just kind of drops to, literally drops to his knees. I hate him, and I hate you. So why does it feel true?
It was his actions that killed your mother. Out of pure jealousy and rage, he did not want me, a drow. And at that point you see some sort of charm like magic disappear off of him, and you see his ears go to points. within his bloodline. I loved your mother, and still do. I have sacrificed everything to find her.
What more does it take?
At this point, I am at the end of my road. They search for me, all of them. They will find me. It is only a matter of time. That bounty goes deep across many continents, across many plains. I have nowhere to run.
So then why are you here, and what would you have me do?
Pulls a dagger out that you recognize. This is the key to find your mother.
He reaches out even without even thinking to.
Okay. You take it, or you? What do you mean you reach out?
Hearing that, he reaches forward and kind of stops himself to.
He holds it out. He says, "This will go within the door to the Underdark, the one that was shut, that cannot be opened. This is the only key. I have not been able to use it, though I do not know why. I give it to you. Before I am dead, you should know the truth." He hands it to you.
He takes it.
The House Dumont has been taken over by the House of Melandor, the Mad Mage, the one from the other crystalline sphere that brought even the Nexus here. He is your enemy.
Was he recognizable, the same? Obviously,
Yeah,
used
you
the connection to what
realize
Sal talked about.
Melandor. Yeah, you realize that's one of the houses.
Is he going to make the connection to what Sal was talking about to now the name?
Yeah, now you would. Now, once he says that.
He has been in Volskar this entire time.
Controlling your grandfather and thereby staying hidden within the House of Dumont. They have brought it down to its knees.
Alexandra, Lady Nero, what?
How can you expect her to betray her own father when she did not know?
Did she know about my mother?
She knows that your mother has taken the dark path, yes. But your mother took the dark path because of him. And he is controlled by Melandor, the one that is in Volskar's house, the one that is controlling what is taking place within this world. The great evil. The one that will destroy everything if he is not defeated.
I have heard of him, though not his name.
Even the Council of Gods seeks his death. There's one known as Salvadorian Crossbane who has come here to fix as much as he can.
Sal,
Yes.
we have spoken.
He seeks Melandor's destruction. He is your ally. But there is another. One who comes now from a distant place. One known as Gemini. He seeks the destruction of Melandor as well, but he will not ally himself with Salvadorian Crossbane, nor anything else. He will come to take over this world.
And now what about you? You give me the key. Godwin stands back up. Speak of your own death.
My time has come. They will find me. The young boy, Vayman. He breathes down my neck.
why shouldn't I remove your head from your neck right now?
Better you than him.
His hand, Garvin's hand is on his sword. Just like that.
I'm not running anymore, son. The things they will do to me will be much worse than what you could.
I swore to find you. And I swore vengeance upon you.
I am here. See him hold his head down like this and hold his hands out in a drow form. You speak side tongue and you know that he's showing a symbol of peace. And he just holds his hands out like that.
I do not know if I can ever know love for you. But I thank you. And this key will find its home. He just draws his sword and brings it across his head neck.
He's gonna cut his head off. Roll 20.
Okay, I guess what was I using? Oh, 17 with a vorpal katana, plus 8.
Yeah.
That will do it. He does not use his magic resistance against it. You behead him and he drops to the ground. The dagger he handed you vibrates for a second, and then he falls to the ground. Blood spews from his neck and his head rolls over up against the wall.
Garvin will go and pick it up and then walk towards the door
Okay.
and toss it out the door.
When that happens, the darkness that's surrounding the room goes down. He walks up and comes out the door, tosses Jamal's head into the hallway.
There is your Jamal. He just turns back, walks into his room. And drops back down to his knees.
Great.
Seth just says, Rosa, you can take us off alert.
Very welcome.
Situation's under control.
Yeah, I don't know because Villia was having a conversation with Alexandria, so
We're gonna just rewind just a little bit. You're talking to Alexandria.
it's you, Alexandria. You are the one who needs to ascend. You are the one who needs to take that mantle so that I may follow you, so that we may make things right again.
If I could and my father would let me, I would assuredly do such a thing, Delia. My sister waits to arise as well. The two of us sit here waiting for our worshippers. We do not have them.
Then what must I do to help?
That which can be done to bring attention to the fact that we are ready to arise. Mortals must worship us. We have not the numbers. Though my sister, I feel, is closer than I. Vengeance is much stronger than justice currently. And I fear it will win in the long run.
I do not understand. How can vengeance take the place of justice? Can there not be both?
There are more willing to follow in the path of vengeance and pray to such a thing than there are to justice. At one time, you knew of a place. You knew of a staff, and you knew of an elven empire that was willing to follow justice. An ancient temple hidden within the forest. Their numbers would do what we need, but it would require the decision to do so. The Eye of the Dragon still sits within that temple. It just must be invoked with the staff. Staff of Valk.
Where is the staff now?
When last I knew, it was in the possession of your party. I believe Lily Thistlebriar.
So I must retrieve the staff
My
and take it to the
sister
temple.
has arisen. And that's where we're going to stop the game.
Oh man.
Oh!
Had a whole extra monologue planned for that.
Save it.
We were talking about doing 2 games tonight, so we will see. But that's the end of that episode. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. That is a lot. Jamal beheaded.
Told you I'd help.
Is it that moment that he throws the head out into the hall?
Yeah, and it's at that moment that he throws the head out into the hall when she says, "My sister has arisen." You see Jamal's head come rolling into the hallway. And yeah, we'll stop there, and we will, for the viewers, we will come back next week. I don't know if we're going to play another episode tonight or not, but thank you all. Wow. Jamal gave himself up. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Like, subscribe, punch the ding ding, all that jazz, and we'll see you on the next episode. We're Original GM.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.